Betrayal!
Hello, everyone. Yes, it's been a week. It's indeed been a week. Anyway, last time we kinda sorta managed to kill Yana, accidentally, with an exploding chest. So, this time we're gonna have to find a way to resurrect her. This, I said before, that I would Google how to do that, which means we need to get Yana somehow to Lord British. Problem, she doesn't fit in a backpack. So we gotta see if we can swap a backpack for a treasure chest and fit Yana into there. If that's not gonna happen, then we're gonna have to drag the body. And Fessa!
It's been 140 weeks.
I'm not sure if that's accurate, but I believe you. Anyway, holy shit, thank you. Thank you, Fessa. Holy shit, 35 months of being a citizen to the wonderful country of the totally real Finland, trademarked. Thank you very much for your support, and thank you also, Chaos, for your 30 months of being a citizen to the wonderful country of the totally real Finland. Holy shit. Thank you everyone so much for your support. But yeah, this week was fucking interesting. Jesus Christ. Those who follow me either on Discord or are in Discord or follow me on Twitter probably already know some of the interesting stuff that happened. The interesting stuff. Like fucking having to dig out a trampoline from a fucking apple tree. Because we've had storms this week and it's not been fun having to just try and minimize the damage that happens. So yeah, it's been nice. Oh yeah, our during the first storm night this week, it was a night. During the first storm day this week, our trampoline just dislodged itself and just started flying away. Thank fuck it just stopped in our hedge and crashed into a tree. But yeah, that's what happened. It's indeed been a week. But now, this time, it's gonna be better. And Chaos! Thank you very much for sponsoring a citizenship to our wonderful Shanarith. Thank you very much for your support, Chaos. And Shan, do enjoy your emotes. But anyway, it's going to get better now because we are going to try and resurrect Yana.
What's a paladin?
I don't know, but hopefully we'll find out one day. And hopefully we'll find a paladin. Because
Kill those murderers dead!
I don't want to kill Dupre, I want to find Dupre. That's a completely different thing. Also, apparently that's gone fucked up too. How you doing, Eggbender? Just a moment, I'll fix this, because for some reason this happened again. Okay, what the Why is right light? I don't want any fucking stupid right lights on. Oh great. All the settings are fucked up. There we go, that looks better. Ah, close enough. Alright. You're stuck in using macros at the moment, which makes you want to kill yourself. Well, things could be worse. Alright. And let's see. Right. I think that's about it. So let's start Ultima 7. Let's try to find a way to resurrect Yana, which means get her to Lord British somehow. And then we also need to try and get to Minot. Yeah, shut up, Guardian. But again, what I mentioned in text chat before, during the loading part, after having looked at this for a while, I realized that we are in the area where the dungeon Shame used to be, I think. Which would mean that it's possible the magic carpet is close by to that. I kinda wanna see if we can get there. Can you place Yana in your hands? I don't know. Who can carry the most? Shamino can carry the most. Okay. See if you're gonna shove your stuff in the backpack. Can you carry Yana in your hands? Yes, actually. That's gonna make things a little bit easier. Perfect. Problem solved. Still, doesn't change that I want to try one other thing. Which is, let's see, that's 36. So 28. Can I put this in the backpack slot? Too heavy, okay. So, I think I could put it, but it's just really fucking heavy. I'm not sure if that's how it works, Shan. Alright, now, if my recollections of the map are correct, that would mean that the dungeon would be on this side of the river. But usually we've needed a skiff to get to the dungeon. So I don't know if we can get there, but I still want to explore this area and see if we can actually find the magic carpet from around here somewhere. What I do remember is to avoid the red flowers, because the red flowers, they put the characters to sleep. Okay, this river doesn't look like a place where we can go with a skiff anymore. It's full of garbage. I don't even know if the game has skiffs anymore. Oh yes, the crickets are still amazing. Oh, there goes the torch. Could be worse, though. As... It's despise. Sorry. Yeah, it's just fucking chairs. Wait a second. Despise. Just a second. Take out my cheat sheet here, so to speak. Why is despise here? Why is despise here? This is...
Titty.
Yes, this is Titty. For some reason, this game looks DOS as fuck. Don't ask me how it's more DOS than the other games, but it is. Exactly. Just as Kay has said, it's the magic of Ultima. This is very DOS. But this is also the wrong place for the dungeon. This is supposed to be Shame. Despise is supposed to be on the northern edge of the Serpent's Spine. Also, how you doing, Jonathan? Good to see you. No, I am where I thought I was, because I followed the river. The river that used to take us to Shame. But instead it's Despise. Seems like the world has changed a bit from the last time. Apparently the way we took the carpet in Ultima 5 was supposed to make all the guards aggro us, but they didn't for some reason. Well, even better. Funny thing about Despise, they're never where they're supposed to be. That is true. Now how the fuck does this carpet work? Very jankily, apparently. Yeah, bet you the maximum party is 8. I don't know where you got that idea, Shen. So where the fuck are we? Okay, we're here. Insert the jank right into my veins. It's not the... It's not the smoothest flight. Alright, now let's find LB and get Yana back on her feet. The fuck's that? Oh, Sherry! Hi, Sherry. Hi, LB. Oh, yes, Finn, Lord British asks. I have a problem. What do you do here? Must we go through this formality? Very well, as thou knowest, I'm the sovereign of Britannia and have been for some time now. Even though I come from thine homeland, I have chosen to live my life here. Don't you heal? You were supposed to heal. I know that it has been many a year since I visited our earth, but surely thou dost remember that the two of us hail from the same time and place. And as brothers in origin, thou shouldst also remember that thou canst ask me for aid at any time thou mightest require it. That's why I'm here. Aid, please. Do not forget, Avatar, that I have the power to heal thee. That is one bit of magic that still seems to work for me. And I could probably provide thee with some equipment and a spellbook. Heal, please. I can still heal, cure poison, and sometimes resurrect. Art thou in need of these? Yes. Of which service dost thou need? Resurrect, please. I do apologize, Finn, but I do not see anyone who must be resurrected. I must be able to see the body. Okay, so let's dump the body. Just dump the body on the ground. Okay. So we need to get the body here and dump it on the ground, and then LB can resurrect. So Oop. Alright, LB. Heal. Resurrect. Indeed, this person is badly wounded. Yes, he's dead. She's dead. I will attempt to return them to health. Of course, it will never cost thee anything to use my healing services. Thank fuck. A breath doth return to the body, thy comrade is alive. Done. Thanks. She looks mighty dead still, though, but... There, now she's all better. The Avatar entered the sleeping chambers of the king and proceeded to dump an entire human body, decomposing with fumes and troll blood, in front of his bed. Yes, exactly. Be gone, fool! God damn it. Ah, crap. At least you're alive now, Yana. Well. Looks fine. He has all the stones and still has a bird. So it's all fine. Next thing's next then. We're gonna go to Minok. Alright, so... I'm kinda interested if there is a way to just... Well, there has to be a way to walk there. Yes, there has to be a titty. But there has to be a way to walk to Minok. And since we can now fly... I kinda wanna check out if I can actually see the route there. Maybe... Oh, hi. We should be pretty close to Cove now. Holy shit, this is annoying. You knock me, who dare? I don't know who dare, but I know that Sean Ryder would say that it dare. It's Scooby-Noop, Scooby-Noop, it's Scooby-Noop. Alright, there is a cave. No way forward. But it's possible the cave would be the way to Minok on foot. Or maybe not. I'll try to remember that that cave exists.
Run. Way do 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 do. Run. Way do 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 do. Run. Way do 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 do. Run. Way. China.
Alright, Professor. But I'll be honest, trying to navigate this is a little bit annoying. I think we might actually be able to come from here. Then go at the side of the lake. They've even thrown dog corpses in the goddamn lake. Yeah, I think this would be the right way to go. Alright. Now... I think this might be the crossroad then, which would mean north to Menoch. Here we can see. Do not believe we can land here safely. Okay, fine. We land here safely. I want to read the signpost. Vesper. Menoch. Perfect. We found the route. Which means now we can just fly there. Because, well... Now even if we die, I know a way to get back here. Because I'm gonna assume the magic carpet's gonna stay wherever we leave it. What river is this? I don't know, but that looks like Menoch. Or at least it's some kind of a building. Let's land it here. Oh, you need sleep too. Alright, let's look for an inn. Okay, I don't think we actually are in Menoch yet. Hello. He's a stern but friendly-looking man dressed in a military fashion. As you watch him, you get the feeling he's sizing you up as well. Hello, what's your name? I'm Jacker. The brother of Jackoff. And named after a great general from the ancient times of Caesarea. Welcome to Menoch. Okay, we are in Menoch. And what do you do here? Oh, perhaps that is something which we should speak in a more appropriate time. Right now our concern should be to discover who could have been responsible for the two murders. More murders. Two murders that have just been discovered in William's sawmill. Tell me about the murders. Anything about a man, hand, car, door, hook, hand? I suspect the killer, or killers, are from out of town and probably long gone by now. There's not been local murder for some time before today. Our fair measure of prosperity has made the people here mostly tolerant of each other. That is why the gypsies settled here. The apparent lack of motive is puzzling. Tell me, why do you think they're gone? Oh, I doubt there anyone in our community is the killer. The stranger or strangers involved were to remain for long after the crime, they would soon be revealed. So everyone who's outside from this community, they are the only suspects. That's pretty shoddy police work, dude. Oh, therefore the killers are no longer in town. Tell me about the gypsies. Oh, thou shouldst go better ask Karina. She's a good friend of the gypsies and would know more about them than I. Tell me about Menoch. Oh, yeah. Ours is a city of commerce, although lately its primary trade seems to be gossip and envy. Yeah, and still gossip and envy, and still you don't think anybody here could murder anyone, because everyone's so tolerant, but also gossipy and envious. That makes perfect sense. But before these murders, the latest local scandal has been the statue to be built of Owen, the shipwright. Oh, I remember that name, actually. I think. Or do I? Maybe I don't. Tell me about Owen. I've known Owen as long as anyone in this town several years ago. 3 ships that he built sank. Brother of Carl, one of our more colourful local residents, was killed. No investigation was ever made into the cause of the sinkings, but Owen once confided to me that he secretly blamed himself. He started drinking heavily and eventually took up the fellowship. Alright, and then we're gonna repeat. Alright, but I need to find a place to sleep. So since we are in Minok apparently, let's look for an inn. Alright, that's probably the place where people have been killed because everyone's flocking in front of it. I would like to find a place to sleep. Yeah, probably an inn. Just problem from where? After all, I've never been to this Minok. Alright, Chaos. So, inn somewhere? Anyone? Trainer. Hello? Ooh, nice and Ankh. I should get one for myself. Doesn't look like an inn, though. Artists Guild. Well, thank fuck I have a save then, Penguin, because we can always get back. Something. I just want to find an inn. This looks better. This looks at least like a restaurant. How hard is it to find a place to sleep? Nope. Looks more like an out. And I'm very confused again. But that's fine. I tend to be. That seems like a blacksmith. Alright, finally some light. That's a shipwright. Where's an inn? There has to be an inn here somewhere. Oh, right. God damn it. Yeah, if it's not an in, then it's an out. God damn it. Fellowship Hall. Of course I find that one before I find an inn. What's this? Town Hall? And this is the guild building. Do they even have an inn in Minok? Starting to have my doubts about that. Is the trainer? I know you could use food, you could use sleep, but I can't find an inn. I did find a restaurant, so we could go buy some food. There we go. Now they bugged out when we got here. So, gotta load the game. And come here during the day. But first things first. Instead, we're gonna sleep in Britain. Yeah, the game has no bugs. We're gonna sleep in Britain and get some food. After we have resurrected Yana. Oh yes, but we're gonna get the carpet so we can get to Britain, so that's fine. Now we know where to find that. Just let's be totally fair, we didn't get too much done there. Which is why I really didn't care if the bodies suddenly disappear. Yeah, the game seems very stable, Penguin. I actually want to test if my assumption is correct about the walking route, to be honest. Partially because flying this thing is very fucking annoying. Oh, I don't need to talk to you. I just want to land. Oh, come on. Finally. It's still a game that had a terrible amount of bugs. It was on the PlayStation, I think. You might have heard of it. It was based off a Pixar movie, A Bug's Life. I don't know if I want to do that, Chan, because you're suggesting it. I feel like something very horrible would happen.
I'm not entirely sure.
Hi, LB. I have a corpse here. Alright. Now, I'm looking for your aid. And I have to go through discussions to get to that.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
And here.
I'm kind of retarded.
Yes, that's kind of how I feel sometimes. Now, please resurrect Yana. Thank you, bye. Next thing's next. Let's find the inn. I'm gonna try and remember. there a dead guy in the trees, or is that just somebody sleeping? Hello? Oh, stand away! Oh, it's a beggar. Okay. Now I'm gonna try and remember. That's possible, Cthulhu. But in this world, I don't know, that resurrecting people is relatively common. Thank fuck. Or at least it used to be. I don't know what the situation is right now because of all the, you know, magical ether being disrupted and magic not quite working as intended for most. Alright, let's go lane by lane, because I honestly did not even try to remember where the inn was. I remember the approximate locations of the Fellowship Hall, the trainers, and the museum. And of course that theater. I might remember the Provisioner as well. Yeah, we're at the Fellowship Hall. Which means that here we have the first trainer. Second trainer is right below. I don't, sailor. Indeed I did, Shen. Indeed I did. Wayfarer's Inn. There we go. Now please go inside. Hello? Anybody here? Going alright? I'm trying to find a place to sleep, but apparently everybody is already sleeping, and god damn it. I think someone had a bedroll. Let's see if I could use it. I'm glad you think the food smells good. Problem, it's the middle of the night. Alright, I think Iolo had a bedroll. Or then I threw it away. Nope, there it is. Can I use it? In how many hours shall we wake thee up, Finn? Perfect. Pleasant dreams. Perfect. Arise, Finn. Time to continue the quest. What is this, Sweden? I thought the world was just Finland. The wind had... Yeah, that is true. Everything is Finland that... But... Fuck. I can English again. I'm sorry. I'm very capable with my words today. It's been a relatively tiring week. I know you must have food. We are looking for someone to buy food from. I know there's the baker. I wonder if there's another. Well, it will eventually, Jonathan. Alright. That looks good. I know you must have food. I'm trying to get some. Hello? Oh, what can I get for thee, my lord? Oh, what's your name? Why, my name's Greg. It's good to see thee. And what are you? Why, I run the provisioner shop here in Britain, a second home to the Intrepid it is. Oh, right, you're the provisioner dude. I'm not looking for you. I'm instead looking for... Hey, stop! I'm trying to talk to you, you son of a bitch! You see a very authoritative-looking older man who looks at you with thoughtful concern. What's your name? My name's Kessler. So, have you done the Kessler run in less than 2 parsecs? I run the apothecary shop here in Britain. Tell me more. While the normal function of an apothecary is to administer potions and magical reagents, I'm nowadays working almost exclusively for Lord British, trying to study a very specific problem. It is called impotence, I think. Recently there's been a dramatic rise in the use of a very strange substance called Viagra. People have begun to purposefully ingest it. The venom of the silver snake. Tell me more. I haven't heard of this before. The silver snake produces a venom that is extremely
Hitler
poisonous.
took for the DMT. Stalin took for the DMT. Mao took for the DMT. The DMT.
Perhaps. But when taken in less than lethal amounts, it causes a variety of strange effects. Tell me more. For a time, the venom will heighten one's physical and mental performance, such as allowing one to work harder, for example. But after the effects have worn off, it will impair the user permanently. That doesn't sound good. It first makes the user feel extremely tired and eventually causes a slowing of the skin. The venom is a dangerous substance, and thou shouldst not partake of it under any circumstances. Tell me more about your studies. I'm studying the effects of a particular substance known as silver snake venom, but I'm encountering a number of difficulties. What kinds of difficulties? My greatest difficulty is in finding any significant quantity of silver snake venom, but it is by no means mine only difficulty. Tell me about finding the venom, then. If by any chance thou wouldst come across any silver snake venom, bring it back to me here. I shall pay thee 50 gold coins for every vial of it thou canst supply. Ooh, that sounds good. Tell me about the silver snakes. As one may surmise from the name, it is the venom taken from the dangerous silver snake. The fascination that many people possess for these creatures has created a great deal of curiosity about the venom itself. Such as? There are those who claim that gargoyles take the venom, which results in their becoming enhanced and competent such. Now, this may be just a myth, but the curiosity people feel is real enough. And what other difficulties do you have? People need to be alerted to how dangerous silver snake venom is. To this end, I wish to announce my findings before Lord British and a consortium of lords and mayors, but to do that I must first finish my study. Alright, so get venom to that guy. Then we have money. Service! Yeah, I'm looking for service too. You see an attractive woman in her 50s. She has a warm smile. Oh, welcome. Who art thou, stranger? I'm called Finn. Well, hello, Finn. I'd like to buy some food. What wouldst thou like to buy? Silverleaf, what's that? 50 gold for one portion? No, thank you. Trouts. Yeah, let's slap someone with a trout. God, I haven't heard that in fucking years. How much gold do I have? 20? Okay, I don't have enough gold for that. No, sorry, I'll come right back. I'll check how much money I have first. I have 10 gold, so I can buy 2. And I think Yana had more gold, right? How much do you have? 52. Alright, so that would be 60, which is 12. 12 trouts. Hello and welcome to the Ritz, where we rip you off with a smile. I get the feeling that this is going to be useful, because it's the only one capitalized. And, yeah. And it costs a fucking fortune. I get the feeling it's going to be important at some point. Gonna try and remember that. Why not wearing magic boots? Because I prefer swamp boots, which I still don't have for Shamino, unfortunately. I will carry that. Would still like something else? No, thank you. The swamp boots prevent us from getting poisoned and such. The eyes and smile look like they'd smother you with a pillow in your sleep. Well, that's fitting for this world.
Outsider!
First things first, Shen, I will feed everyone. I like that the character taking the items actually announces it. I agree, because then you know where the items went. I know you are all hungry. Need to get more money for more food. There. And then... Good point, I should maybe do that before I save as well. There we go. And now, to Minok. I do want to see if my assumption about the walking route is accurate. If not, then we'll just come back and grab the magic carpet and use that. In a way, I don't want to use the magic carpet unless I really have to. Partially because, well... I would lose it anyway. That much I am certain of. And having it in front of LB's castle... That is a relatively safe bet that it's gonna stay safe there. Alright, so it was not that simple, unfortunately. Because we are almost in Cove, so... We're almost in Cove, so... It was not that. There is supposed to be a pathway through the swamp, at least in the map. All right, Humpa. Ah! Okay, I think that is the pathway, but there was another problem. Getting killed immediately. I'm really, really, really not a fan of the fighting system in the game. It takes a couple of seconds and you're just dead. Hello, game, do something. And then the game crashed. It's going well today.
It's perfectly fine. You'll be fine.
I will be, because we have the magic carpet, so I can just fly with it. I will probably spend some time, which I didn't now because Yana was dead. I will probably spend some time outside of the streams to make some fucking money so we can actually buy some armor. But until then, I'm just gonna fly with the goddamn magic carpet, because fuck that. Now, at which point do I need to turn? Oh, and there's slimes as well. And snakes.
Do you really know where you're going, Avatar?
Yes, I'm going to Meenok, you fucking asshole.
I'm not entirely sure.
I am. Where does the king keep his armies? I don't know, Jonathan. I don't know if I want to know. Alright. In his sleeveys. God damn it. No. No, we can't. Oh, a headless. Multiple headless. The fuck are you doing, guys? I have no idea what the fuck's happening here. Ha ha!
And now for something completely different.
What the fuck is going on? Seriously. Why don't you move? Blocked? Oh, there's still an enemy there. Why didn't you fucking... That's nice.
Poor Avatar. Poor Avatar.
It's just there's an enemy that none of my characters attack. Just fucking do something.
What horrors?
Finally, holy shit. All right, so now we have 2 dead people. That's great. No, 1. All right. But I can't move. Yeah, I'm gonna have to load because I can't move. Today has gone very fucking well. Shan, I cannot do it any other way. Probably gonna be taking a break soon because this is just... welcome back, Chaos. Yeah, today has been a day when the game wants to show all of its fucking bugs in one roll. Holy shit. Love you too, Jonathan. I know, Shan, all of them, all of the bugs in one fucking session. All right. Well, yeah, we landed on a bunch of headless and what? Whoa. And then I couldn't move anywhere. Oh, God, this bug. Yeah, but have you seen this one? I know. I have a bad feeling. So do I. I still want to check it. I have no idea what these are. It's a body. Does anybody have a torch? Anybody? Sparky? Plug? Vent torch. Okay. Torch? Anyone? Anyone? Nobody has a torch? Okay, fine. We're gonna need to get a new torch before we're gonna go anywhere near a cave. But at least we killed an enemy and did not die immediately. So that already is a victory. No, Shan, that's a magic carpet. And Jin, thank you very much for spreading the wonders of the North. How you doing?
Your accuracy leaves much to be desired.
Alright, and we should be there relatively soon, right? Alright, let's land this here. Alright, what are these? Britannia Mining Company. I'm doing fine, I think, Jin. And then you are gonna tell us about the corpses, the murders, and all of that stuff. Let's go through these because we already went through these. Also, open the shipwright. We gotta talk to that one. See what's the fuss about that. Since we did find the shipwright's office, that's gonna be one place where we're gonna go as well. First things first. I'm taking a short break. I'll be right back. So, let's try this a couple of times. This time I'm just gonna walk. I'm not gonna talk to anyone. Alright, Jonathan, thank you for popping by. And just so you know, I'm very happy to hear that you are playing games with your family. I'm very, very happy about that, Jonathan. And exactly, do have fun. And they're gone. At least I saved with a proper name. Yeah, I believe you're correct, Humpa. Oh, Did you just Shamino? Just threw your stuff away? That's brilliant. Club. Ooh, gold nuggets. Those gotta be worth something, right? Alright. I'll throw the mug, you don't do shit with that. Now let's save on top of that. I have a bad feeling too, Spark. Mostly because this seems very bugged. Now, everyone's going in. That's not a good sign. Yeah, that's not a good sign. I'm gonna try restarting the game. Oh, more. You're not dead, are you? No, you're just knocked out. Wake up, Shamino. Shamino, get up. Son of a bitch. There we go. I don't Darth Ezekiel. How are we all? Not super good. The game has a pretty nasty bug. Yeah, so we shouldn't have gotten the magic carpet, in other words. God fucking damn it. At least this time I saw it. But that's it. It disappeared again. Yeah, that's pretty much it, Case. Yes, I do. Ha ha! I wanted to try if I could trigger the scene without going through the door. Which I did by going through the window. And then go in, and now it's here. Perfect. This seems like a clue. Serpentine dagger. Ready, YOLO? You grab that. Light source. Let's grab that. We might have use for that. Why is it on? It's not supposed to be on. Another bucket of blood. I'm just kind of amazed that everyone's so dedicated to their work that they just don't mind that 2 people have been murdered here and chopped into pieces and their blood drained into buckets. They're just, yeah, I gotta work here. Can I check their corpses for anything? Doesn't seem like I can. So the only things I could see was the dagger and the candelabra. Not an expert at these things, but that looks like a sacrifice. Yeah, I feel like you might be onto something, actually. And then there are bloody footprints that lead out. But that's about it. Alright, let's talk to everyone. Stop! Or my mom will shoot. You see a handsome craftsman with an intense, piercing gaze. Hello, what's your name? My name is Gladstone, my lord, at thy service. And what do you do? The man's I study you for a moment. Thou dost not know what has happened. William, our local sawyer, found 2 gypsies murdered in his sawmill. Oh, they're gypsies. That's why they don't care. They're racists. Makes sense now. Tell me about the murders. I shudder to think such foul deeds are so freely committed in our fair town. Art thou investigating it? Yes. I wish thee all success in tracking the culprit. I barely knew Frederico or Tanya, but I did meet their son Sasha once. Tell me about Sasha. He befriended Ciara and stayed the night with us once. He seemed like a nice young man, but misguided. Alright, so they are gypsies, so I know who to go and talk to about these 2. Or 3, actually, now, since their son as well. You see a handsome, creative-looking young man. For some reason, the portrait is something completely different, though. What's your name? I'm called Ciara, my lord. Ah! Alright, there we go, we found that one. What do you do, Ciara? I'm a member of our local artists guild here in Minog. Tell me about the guild. Oh yes, we have an artists guild here in Minog. I'm a member. The other members are Xanthia and Gladstone. For some reason, Xanthia is here from the legend of Curandia. Thou canst purchase some of the finest crafts available anywhere in Britannia there. I, for example, make cocks. Tell me about Xanthia. Xanthia is a very talented young woman. She makes very elaborate and distinctive candelabras. We did find a candelabra. Maybe we could ask about that. Tell me about Minog. Until the monument was to be built, and now these murders, I believe this town to be a good place to live. Tell me about Gladstone. Oh, he's a sculptor and a glassblower. He's also in charge of most of the business decisions for the guild. Tell me about your cocks. I make all types of clocks and watches that tell the time reliably to the second. I would be happy to sell thee one, but right now I have a 2-year backlog to fill. And how about the monument? Oh, that shipwright Owen is a self-righteous fool. His statue will be nothing more than a monument to all the hurtful bad feelings he's caused in this town. I cannot believe that such a meaningless and obvious charade would jeopardize our guild's future. Now, do you know about the murders? Oh, it is horrible. Frederico and Tanya were looking for their son Sasha. He had run away to join the fellowship. Ah. Interesting. How could this have happened to them? Ciara slowly shakes his head. Tell me about the future. Oh, that's best ask Gladstone about that. Tell me about Sasha. I met him a few weeks ago when he came to town looking for the local fellowship branch. I once let him stay the night at the guild hall. He said his father would beat him if he knew he was thinking of joining the fellowship, and I believed him. Sasha's father could be a cruel man. He's basically a good lad, just looking for the truth, like a lot of us are. Unfortunately, he's looking in the wrong place. Tell me about the gypsies. Oh, their camp is just outside of town. There are not too many of them left. I understand that Sasha's aunt Margareta is an amazing fortune teller. We were told to get our fortune read, so Margareta the gypsy here then. For a few gold coins she can tell thee many things that may be very useful to thee. Problem, I don't think I have gold. Tell me about the Fellowship. Oh, the Fellowship is a group that has been gaining much popularity in recent years with the people of Britannia. While on the surface it may be simply appear to be a scholarly society studying the particular philosophy, its teachings have the power to forever alter the shape of Britannian society. Its ceremonies are deeply moving experiences. No, I'm not a member or anything like that, but I've heard the basic speech from Sasha so many times that I have it memorized. I never tried to dissuade him from joining the fellowship, even though I have no belief in it. I think Sasha is old enough to start making his decisions for himself. Now I truly regret not sending him home the moment I saw him. Thank you, that's plenty of good information. You see a woman whose cultured manner is tinged with a suggestion of arrogance. Hello, what's your name? She straightens her shoulders and looks you in the eye. I'm Eleanor. And what do you do, Eleanor? I'm the head counselor of the fellowship branch here in Minoc. We're a society of spiritual seekers dedicated to achieving our highest potential, advancing worthiness, unity, and trust in our brothers. Ah, but thou dost know all of this. I now recall a message Batlin sent to me. I've been expecting thee. Thou hast been sent to deliver our package. Thou mayest relinquish it now. I will in a moment. Tell me about Elizabeth and Abraham. What did you walk in on? What did I do? They were blacksmiths, Chuckles. Thou hast just missed them. They were here collecting funds. They moved on to Paws to visit our shelter there. Right. E and A. Moved to Paws. Yeah, Chuckles, I have a bad history with...
Chuckles the fucking jester, dipshit!
Yes, and I also have a bad history with blacksmiths. Like accidentally killing the blacksmith in Dark Souls, making sure I can't upgrade my weapons.
Run away, run away, run away, run away. China.
How you doing, Komodo? Yes, and that sound command may actually become reality in about 2 months. Here's your package. You produce the package and hold it before Eleanor. Her eyes shift from you to the package, and then back to you. Surely thou hast been instructed not to open the package. Hast thou opened it nonetheless? Well, it was an accident, Chaos. I all tapped out of the game, and the attack button...
Hey, frog, friggin' frog, man! It's not funny!
And the attack button just kinda stayed. Chuckles emoji when we unlock the final emote slot, Oompa, which is way too far away. I have not opened it, no. Eleanor takes the package from your hands. Thou hast done very well, and now as promised, here is thy payment. Thank you. I have the feeling that we shall see each other again. Probably. You see a man with a very worried look on his face. Yeah, that's good enough, Komodo. What's your name? I'm called William, my lord. And what do you do, William? I work in the sawmill here in Minoc. Tell me more. I take the logs that are made from all the trees that are cut down by the logger in you and cut them into planks in the local sawmill. Then I sell the planks, mostly to Owen the shipwright and some of the artist guild as well. Good for you. As soon as he's dismissed you, the overwrought William hides his face in his hands. Avatar, what is it? Why does thou want to talk to me again? What is wrong now? Tell me more about Minoc. It was such a quiet town until these murders happened. I cannot believe it. Tell me about the murders. I found the bodies first thing this morning when I went to open the sawmill. Took all of the discipline I have, gained from the triad of inner strength and the teachings of the fellowship to keep from going mad at the sight of it. It must have happened sometime last night, but I swear to thee I never heard a thing. Tell me about the fellowship. I've been a member of the fellowship for only a short time. I've only late begun attending Eleanor's meetings. Only since they announced the monument was to be built. Would thou like to know more of the Fellowship? Yes. The Fellowship is a wonderful organization that's open to all of the people of Britannia. I've learned so much through studying its philosophy, and it has helped me to live my life to the fullest. Through the Fellowship, I'm able to achieve what I've set out to do in life, and I'm a better person for having joined. Tell me about the monument. Oh, thou dost know! The monument of Owen the shipwright standing on the bow of the tall ship. Everyone in town doth know of it. Well, I'm not from this town. Well, bye. He looks very happy about having vivisected bodies nearby. Well, everybody has their kinks, Chuckles. Voice sort of reminded you of Warcraft 2's peasant. Well, I'm very happy to know that I sound like a peasant sometimes. No, you don't, Chuckles, because I haven't played. They are very different games, all, and they all have their self-contained stories. I should play the remastered Dark Souls at some point, and I never played 2 on stream. Yeah, those could be something to do in the future. Is an elderly man struggling to maintain a regal posture. His eyes widen at the sight of you. I had heard thou wert travelling in Britannia again, but it took mine own eyes to believe it. Welcome, Avatar. Hello, what's your name? Burnside's my name. And what do you do? I'm Mayor of Meenock and have been, these past 20 years and more. Well, tell me more about Meenock. Apart from this business of the murders, we're a town run by commerce. Gold runs this town. As goes the money, so goes Meenock. Take this monument affair, for instance. Tell me more. I'm sure thou art aware of the plans for a monument of Owen the shipwright. He's paid for it himself. I'm usually against such public vanity, but the Fellowship's very much in favour of it. Tell me about Fellowship. Oh, yes, I wear the Fellowship medallion given to me by Eleanor. Do not worry thyself, I shall not try to make thee join. He laughs nervously at his own little joke. Tell me about Eleanor. Oh, Eleanor says the Fellowship could bring much money into Meenock. It will be wonderful for the trade. I could never let my personal feelings get in the way of the good of this town. What personal feelings? Avatar, may I tell thee a secret? Yes. Avatar, I must confess to thee that I feel the Fellowship promotes a philosophy that is dubious at best, and its membership seems to be comprised chiefly of fools and emotional weaklings. That seems relatively accurate to what we've seen so far. Tell me about this show of vanity. Well, in this special case does immeasurable good for the town. It increases our prestige. People will come from all over Britannia for the unveiling. So you're going to have a party kind of a thing. Oh, why, even Lord British himself will be in attendance. It is a special opportunity when one gets a private audience. Now, how about those murders? As Frederico and Tanya were not actually residents of Meenock, there is little I can do as mayor other than increase the town guard. The investigation falls somewhat beyond my jurisdiction, even though it happened in my town, but since they're gypsies, I don't give a fuck. It would appear the killer raw killers were from out of town and are probably long gone by now, thank goodness. A pleasure, friend Avatar, a pleasure. Oh, seems like those people really don't give a fuck that people were murdered because they weren't Meenockians. Yeah, 50 gold. That's hopefully enough for some fortune-telling. Indeed, Shan, indeed it is. You see a young gypsy lad. He is wearing a Fellowship medallion. His eyes look down and his expression is one of extreme sorrow. Hello, what's your name? My name's Sasha. Baron Cohen. What do you do? I'm too young to have a job. I'm a gypsy as my parents were gypsies. I'm also a member of the Fellowship. And so your parents were killed, right? My parents, Federico and Tanya, were murdered. I do not know why anyone would want to harm them. The words choke out of the boy. Suddenly he is overwhelmed by grief and is unable to speak further. Tell me about the murders. It happened at the sawmill in Minok. How about the Fellowship? Fellowship is the philosophical group devoted to the teachings of a truly great man named Batlin. In the absence of the Avatar, Batlin has become a sort of spiritual father for the people of Britannia. Through his speeches and writings, he has changed the lives of many people, including my own. For the past week, I've been away from home doing work for the Fellowship. Exactly. I'm very tactful, Shan. Somebody's unable to speak, but I'm like, hey, tell me more about your parents being killed. Tell me about the gypsies. I have returned to be with Margareta and Jergy to grieve for my parents. They did not approve of my joining the Fellowship, but I know that they were concerned out of their love for me, just as I loved them. Tell me about the philosophy. The Fellowship advances sanguine connection, and this is the same fucking thing again. Now, tell me about Margareta. She's very wise and knows many things, but when I asked her if I could go back to the Fellowship or stay with them, she did not answer me. Tell me about Georgi. He was my father's brother. He's a good man and wise. Now he's the leader of our people. He'll do what is right for us. Perhaps thou shouldst talk with him. Yes, I should. I'm too young to work. I've been working for the Fellowship. I know. See, that's completely different. That's slave labor without compensation, not actual working. And I don't think so, Cthulhu. They're too fancy words. Are you that guy? No. He's a swarthy gypsy with soulful eyes, dressed in colorful clothes. Looks as if he has the weight of the world on his shoulders. Hi, what's your name? I am Yergi. Pleased to make thine acquaintance. Now, what do you do? I am the king of the gypsies. Yeah, everyone's a fucking king of the gypsies. Tell me more. My people have almost completely died out in this world. Now that I am their leader, I am making their welfare my sole responsibility. Soon I will decide if we will leave Minok. I don't know. I don't think Shanna has quite that fabulous of a mustache, Komodo. I could be wrong, though. Tell me more. How have you died out? We gypsies are people who live to wander. But there are fewer and fewer places where we are welcome. We are victimized by the ancient hatreds that have plagued our kind since the days of ancient Sosaria. Tell me about Minok. Our people came here because we thought we would be accepted. It seemed for a very long time that we were. But after these savage murders, it looks like it's time for us to roam once again. Tell me more. We have always been subject to the prejudices of others. We are called thieves and worse. But we are people that only wish to play our music and dance and live in peace. I thought the people here understood this. Yeah, I know. I had a gypsy companion previously. I had him with me for most of the game in the backpack of Dupre. Tell me about Margareta. My wife is a wise woman who has some of the necessary talents to see the future. Thou should speak with her. Now, how about the murders? Federico was mine only brother, and no one loved Tanya more than I did, save for Federico himself. What happens to them was unspeakable. I wish I could tell thee more. If thou wishest, thou may speak to Sasha, but only briefly. Now it's time for him to mourn. Tell me more about Federico. Some thought of my brother Federico as a harsh man, but those of us who knew him would see he was simply governed by the same prides and passions that ruled all gypsies. How about Tanya? She was the most beautiful woman I had ever seen. Both my brother and I were in love with her. We both tried to win her heart. I failed and thought that I would spend the rest of my life with no one. It was not until last year that my wife Margareta and I were married, and my secretly broken heart was mended. Tell me about Sasha. He's the son of Federico and Tanya. He left us to learn more about the Fellowship. Of course, he feels responsible for what happened. How would he be responsible? We do not blame Sasha for what happened. We will not punish him. How about the Fellowship? What do you think? Sasha will have to decide if he wants to stay with his people or return to the Fellowship. I believe he will make the right choice. Mayest thou have much fortune in thine endeavors. You don't have that mustache, but your sister, she had a bit of a one. Hi, I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here. 'Cause it's nice to sit in a bench. You see a young, bewitching gypsy woman with wise, soul-peering eyes. Also, she might be a vampire. Not entirely sure. Hi, what's your name? Margareta thy service. She speaks slowly. And what do? The gypsy woman smiles slightly to tell thy destiny. Tell me about Sasha. She's silent for a moment. He has been led astray. It is unfortunate that he will realize his mistake only as a result of the death of his parents. Tell me how he was led astray. There are many others like Sasha who have been led astray. For them I see no future. A mistake? Thou dost know what I mean. The Fellowship. Tell me more about the Fellowship. Thou shalt learn more about them in due time. Tell me my destiny. The fortune will cost thee 20 gold. All right? Yeah, sure. Margareta takes your money. The gypsy woman peers into her crystal ball. I see a woman standing by a shrine. She will play an important role in thy life. Okay, so I know that exactly. I know who you're talking about. The chick in Minok. Not Minok, Cove. The shrine in Cove is important. I know. I can hear my fortune just for the price of 4 trouts. I don't think he killed them, but I think he knows who killed them and why they were killed. The crystal ball is very murky. I see that thou must join the Fellowship if thou wantest to learn more about them and discover their true nature. It is not very clear. Ah, yes. There is a new evil that threatens Britannia. I see that thou shalt have to reckon with it in the future. And Jin!
One man's trash is another man's treasure. Wonderful saying, horrible way to find out that you were adopted.
That is very true. Thank you very much, Jin, for being a citizen of the wonderful country of the Total Real Finland for 5 months. Thank you very much for your support, and do enjoy the emotes. The crystal ball tells me that the ether of the world, the substance that controls magic, has been affected by this new evil presence. I see further that this evil presence will gain greater power during an event in the near future. This event has something to do with the planets. Seek out a man at the observatory in Moonglow to learn more about this. I see that he has a device which will be very useful to thee. Moonglow Observatory. About celestial phenomena. See? Progress. Yeah, Guardian can't be evil. Definitely. See him soon, for this event is drawing near. What is this? I see. I see. Thou dost seek. A car, hand. Man, door, hand, hook. Is not thy true adversary, but finding him will be necessary to complete thine ultimate quest. Wait! I see that thou must seek audience with the Time Lord. He is in trouble, although I cannot see what trouble is. God damn it! I wish I would have known this would happen, because I had a very stupid idea. I had a very stupid idea. But I'm gonna have to do it next time then. Yeah, because the idea I had, which is kind of stupid, I was supposed to just press, make sure that I have the face of David Tennant, which I could pop on the screen, and then every time Time Lord's mentioned, I could be, no, not that one. But now it's over. Anyway. The Time Lord knows much about this new evil, so do not fail to seek him out. To find the Time Lord, thou must first meet the Wisps who live in Forest of Yew. They are thy best link to him. Alright. Wisps of Yew. Oh, of Time Lord. See, now we have gotten multiple new avenues to explore already. The monks of Empath Abbey may know how to contact the Wisps. Abbey monks. Or Wisps. There we go. So, talk to the Time Lord, talk to Wisps, go to Abbey. No, no. No, Shan, you got it wrong. Go to Abbey, talk to monks, so you can talk to Wisps, who can lead you to the Time Lord. It's that order. Well, fine. Right. Not reading twos, that's just 2 letters. The ball has grown dark. I see no more. Margaret looks up at you and says, Thou dost face many dangers ahead. Take care. With those words, Margareta slumps and closes her eyes to rest. She's obviously exhausted. Well, thanks a bunch. Farewell. Go in peace. I will go, and peace. Into a bush. Gotta go and plan a fine dining menu for first advent. Have fun and stay safe. I will try to stay safe. Do have a good one, Jin. Or did we have more things to do in Minog? We might find more things to do. Not entirely sure, though.
Outsider!
just did. Right. We were told about the guild. Right, the Artisans Guild and the candelabra thing. Because we did find a candelabra, so... This was Trainer. The guild was this one, this funny-shaped place. There's the glass blower. Are you the one who makes candelabras? It's a cheerful woman with bright eyes and blonde hair. Hi, what's your name? Hello, my name is Xanthia. And what do you do? I'm a member of the Artists Guild in Minoc. I make and sell candelabras. And I sometimes work with a walking hand. Tell me about candelabras. I make simple candelabras, but sometimes I will do commissioned work, making more specific ones. I was hired by the Fellowship to make the candelabras for all of their Fellowship halls. Tell me more. Eleanor, the head of the local Fellowship branch, showed me a picture of a Fellowship symbol, and I based the design for my candelabra on that. How about this one? You describe the candelabra found at the murder scene to Xanthia. Her eyes widened with recognition. Oh yes, that is one of the candelabras I made. It was in the sawmill at the murder site? Yes. Xanthia looked shocked. How horrible! I swear I do not know how it could have gotten there. Thou should certainly ask Eleanor about it. Kinda doubt I'm gonna get an honest answer. Oh yeah, she's quite the recruiter. Why, she got Burnside, our mayor, to join, as well as Gregor, the local head of the Britannian Mining Company, and Owen, our shipwright. Right, talk to Owen as well. He's soon to be famous, I'm sorry to say. She never asked me to join, thank goodness. Tell me about Owen. Oh, they are to build a monument of Owen for some reason or another. Owen and Eleanor refused to use anyone from the guild to help build it. Rather rude of them, dost thou not think? Quite so. Tell me about the Artists Guild. We're a guild of artists and craftspeople united for the common good and dedicated to the advancement of the arts, as well as showing other artists that it's possible to exist solely by thine own efforts without sacrificing thy creativity. Now, what can you tell me about Minoc? With the success of the mine, Minoc is a prosperous city, not a place where one's used to having murders happen. A good place for our Artist Guild to do well, but things have always been hard for us here. Now I fear they may get worse. How so? That is what Gladstone says. Thou'd better ask him about it. Now, do you know anything about the murders? Oh, it is so terrible. I never knew Federico or Tanya personally, but I did meet their son Sasha once. He was a nice boy, if somewhat misguided. He spent the night with us once at the Artists Guild, as a guest of Ciara. Thank you and bye. Hello there! Don't have more to ask, apparently. Now, something else. That's the Ciara guy who makes cocks. Is there anybody who would be making daggers and stuff? God, don't remember that one. That looks like Y. What's that again? Q. Okay, that's Q. The checkered orc. Sounds like a pub or something. Yeah, it was that restaurant. Who are you? Oh, Avatar, good to see thee again. Pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. And that's this guard. Going around talking to people because, of course. Hello there! Do you sell food? You see a weary-looking man who's missing his right arm. With his one hand, he scratches his head and squints in your general direction. At least he didn't fart in my general direction. Hi, apparently I can ask you about a man with a hook hand.
I know him. He's a pirate who lives in Buccaneer's Den.
Thank you. Plenty of progress today, and this is why, even though there was no super obvious reason to stay in this town, it's a good idea to talk to everyone.
They say Hook's so mean he'd kill his own mother for the right price, and I would wager it's right. Why, I got into fight with this Hook once. I was lucky and I escaped losing only my right arm and still have one good eye left. It was somewhere around that time that I started having second thoughts about my career as a pirate, and now here I be. I've not seen him recently, but the description of the murder scene certainly sounds like his handiwork.
Do you know about the crown jewel?
Oi, that ship was indeed here of late. In fact, it was the night of the murders. Could there be a connection, That was a rhetorical question. Because of course there's a fucking connection. Well, I suppose that clears thee from the list of possible murderers. If thou wert the murderer, thou wouldst not have been asking questions of people about what happened regarding the murders. Thou wouldst already know, having been there.
So, what's your name? He lets out a sharp cough to clear his throat.
Rutherford's me name. Pleased to meet you.
He extends his greasy hand for you to shake and does not retract it until it is clasped. I know whom. A pirate in Buccaneer's Den? Unbelievable. What do you do?
Why, I be the barkeep of the Checkered Cork. No better place in Medoc to discuss the events of the day.
Coughs into the rag he had just been using to polish the bar.
I'm giving everyone COVID.
Alright. Events. What kind of events?
Well, before all this evil at the sawmill, the boss were all about the monument. Oh, that must mean the starter there going to build of our shipwright. His name's Owen, a local boy. Understand it's to be tall as a man on a horseback and shows Owen gazing through the telescope or some such thing like there.
How about sawmill stuff?
Say, thou be not from around here.
Looks at you skeptically.
Thou art not from the Fellowship by any chance, art thou?
No.
Just asking. Thou dost not have to take any offence.
Do you know... What do you know about Fellowship?
Oh, thank goodness that with all the tyrants each other's throats in recent weeks we have the Fellowship trying to hold the town together. I be no member or nothing, but I just heard all the good things they done, feeding the poor and such.
What do you know about the murders?
Well, I suppose that clears the...
Okay, that's the same thing. Anyway, what are you selling?
We have cornucopia and variety of elixirs, quench their tongue, and a gourmet dishes to appease thy palate. What dost thou like to buy?
Just some food, thanks. He's selling Silverleaf, too. Cheese. 7 gold for a wheel. I should have 30, so I can get 4. How about bread? How much for bread? 3 gold for a loaf. Yes, please. I would like 10.
Done! Eat hearty.
And nothing more, thank you. Goodbye.
I shall see thee later, at least. I will if thou dost stay in the front of me good eye.
True, they weren't uppercase Silverleaf, so... The inn in Britain is still better. Oh, yes. We can eat Just better to eat often so I don't have to listen to them whine. Anybody want to drink a bucket of blood? Oh, Yana is the first one who says no thank you. Even though it's been a while since I've fed her. I like you, Yana, more and more every day. Also, by the way, Sparky. Sparky plug. That's spent, right? At least it should be. Hey, where's your slingshot? Where's Sparky's sling? Sparky was supposed to have a sling. Well, crap. Oh, right, I didn't notice that because I'm an idiot. It just looked like another set of the backpack. I'm an idiot. Alright, then the shipwright. Alright, Cthulhu. Do have a great one. That's a bunch of books. Don't want anything. Oh, God damn it. I don't want scroll. I'm not sure if it's the same one, but I think I saw Father with a scroll just like that one. Or 2 days ago. What that one? Oh, right, because I can ask you. Never mind. But I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to read the books, see what these are. This old ship. The tome contains more than just fundamentals for building ships. Latter part of the manuals depend on repairing. Okay, and they're the same things. Basically, shipbuilding manuals. Now, here. Hello there! You see a man whose long hours of difficult smoldering work have frozen his face into a rigid expression with eyes like hot coals. Hi, what's your name? I am Zorn. Hi, Zorn. What do you do? I am the blacksmith of Minok. What do you do, blacksmith? I make weapons and armor. About Minok. It's quite the city. Tell me, what kind of scoffle? Oh, this noise over Owen's monument, for instance. People ought to tend their own business, and let others handle their own, foolish or not. Tell me about the monument. Owen's building a monument to himself. It is 40 feet tall, depicting him holding up a roll of plans. Pigeons will have a place to sit forevermore. Why argue over something as unimportant as that? Tell me about Owen. He's our town shipwright. He's a man who has an exceedingly high opinion of himself. Do you know about the murders? No one in this town ever really hated the gypsies, at least not that I've ever been aware of. Then again, I don't pay any fucking attention. Goodbye, my lord. When we get the money, that's a good place to buy armor and stuff, I think. Are you Owen? You see a young man dressed in an expensive tunic. He's very serious.
I'm Chuckles the fucking Jester, dipshit!
I hope not. My name, my lord, is Owen. It's a name I suspect thou shalt be hearing more of in the future. What do? Looks you in the eye and speaks without the slightest trace of modesty. I am. Therefore, I think. The greatest shipwright in the history of Minoc. I'm the greatest shipwright who has ever lived. I kinda doubt that. You know about the Crown Jewel? Oh, the Crown Jewel was in town and left early this morning. It was scheduled to sail for Pause. Tell me about Hook. I saw a man with a hook for a hand wandering around town last night. Greatest shipwright, you say, and dost thou know how I became that way? I shall tell thee. I started hearing voices in my head. I'm not sure anymore, Shan. Tell me about the voices in your head. These were not the voices of anyone I've ever known, but still, the voices had a profound effect on me. So, after searching for a meaning to this voice, which proved difficult, for how dost thou tell anyone, especially a stranger, that thou art hearing voices in your head? I came across the Fellowship. They taught me what the voice was. Tell me more about the Fellowship. The Fellowship is a society of spiritual seekers who strive to reach the highest levels of human potential and to share this philosophy freely with all of people. The Fellowship was formed 20 years ago by battling with full approval and support of Lord British. The changes that it's made in my personal life have helped me tremendously. Tell me about the voice. Oh, this was the voice of reason within mine own mind, which sought to guide my life in its proper direction. The Fellowship taught me how to trust this voice and heed what it says, and thou canst see the results in mine own life. I've mastered my craft and advanced the techniques of shipbuilding through the methods I have devised. Such as, I've written a book describing the advances I've made in the methods of shipbuilding. It is very advanced, but I've tried to write it so it is accessible to the layman. Wouldst thou be interested in purchasing a copy? Not right now. I suppose it would be beyond thy comprehension anyway. Just don't have any money. So, tell me about your personal life. My friend, there was a time when I thought that my life was at its end. I felt as though I had been swallowed in a cold, deep hole of darkness. Sounds very familiar. Yeah, it kind of feels like that. It seems very much a Scientology analog. Yeah, for a small investment of only 200 gold, I can help you reach the next level of enlightenment. Exactly. And for everyone there, for a small investment of 200 gold, I will not help you reach the next level of enlightenment, because I can't help you. Tell me more about that darkness of yours. My very soul felt as though it had sunk into a place into which light could enter, in which no light could enter. Soon after I discovered the Fellowship. The difference that it made in my life was miraculous. It told that everything was everyone else's fault. Tired of benefiting from my presence? Yes. Yes, I am. Very much am, thank you. And then the voices, Owen, 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 go to the hall! Go to the hall! Best fucking movie line ever. There was still a Fellowship Hall though, right? I think here. Before leaving Minoc, I would like to talk to the head of the local branch. Do not escape me! I have talky words. Art thou speaking to me, my lord? Yes. Could you tell me about this candelabra? Oh yes, the Fellowship commissioned Xanthia to create a candelabra which thou dost describe. It designed incorporate our three tenets, U for unity, T for trust, and a W for worthiness. You tell Eleanor that it was found at the murder site. Eleanor registers surprise. Exactly. What? I cannot imagine what was there. Someone must be trying to implicate the Fellowship. She thinks a moment. If thou didst ask it of me, I would wager that Frederico and Tanya were murdered by their own people, and another gypsy placed the candelabra at the site to implicate us. Those gypsies would kill their own mother if it meant gaining a bit of gold. Sound very nice, you Fellowship people. Very pleasant and loving. Alright, so next thing next, I think we should head back to Britain. And in Britain, we can now go tell Batlin that we have finished his task. Before traveling, let us save the game, and poof. And our magic carpet should be around... bit further down, right? Next to that cave. There we go. Are you hostile? Nope. Okay. Come on, Spark. Alright, and now to Britain. I know the comfort levels have gone up significantly since the last iteration of the magic carpet. Oh hey, I found a moon gate. Of course, the problem is apparently they don't really work good. Alright, Humpa, do sleep well. Alright, now let's park this next to Castle British again. There we go. Just park it in the middle of the road. That's fine. And now... that was the town hall, so... oh, yes, Shen. That would be good. That would be good. Wrong place. That's the museum. Passed it like 10 times today? Of course I did. Oh, Finn, my dear friend, how wonderful to see thee again, says Batlin. Exactly, Kays. I have delivered the package. Oh, congratulations, Avatar, and Thanks to thee for successfully delivering our package to Eleonora Minock. Now we have another task at hand before thou canst join the fellowship. Because thou didst deliver the package, thou hast proven thyself worthy of performing another mission. Another mission, huh? Thou shalt visit the dungeon of Destard, which is in the mountains just west of Trinsic. Do not worry, it is completely deserted. There thou shalt find a chest of fellowship funds, which was hidden for safekeeping just a few days ago. Thou wilt know the chest because it will contain not only gold, but 2 fellowship medallions. The site is also most likely marked with a fellowship staff. Right, I'll write this down just so I'll remember. The start. Yes. It's tough. I kinda have my doubts about that, Shen. Bring these funds back to us without losing a single coin and thou wilt have successfully completed thy mission. No need to bring the chest, just the gold. Now thou must be on thy way. I don't believe that either, Shen. Alright. So we have many options. I don't think I want to go to a dungeon yet. I think I want more money first to train our characters at least. Because as Shan mentioned, Destard for us is known for its dragons. So that might be... Oh, right. Where could we sell the gold again? Did the jeweler take the gold, or was it someone else? There was a mint somewhere, right? I will, Shan. I just want to sell the gold nuggets first. There was a mint somewhere, the Royal Mint. I remember that. There we go. And it's locked. Probably too late, I guess. Because I have no idea what time it is. But it's in the town hall. I didn't want to talk to you, I wanted to open a door. Anybody home? Hello? Alright. Alright. I see now. I see now. Yeah, the other one seemed to be a route to their storage, which would mean that if I was a nasty person, I could steal shit from there. But instead, I'd rather do it like this. You see a helpful and efficient-looking woman. Hello, what's your name? My name is Cynthia. And what do you do? I'm the teller at the mint. I'm telling you that I'm also a member of the Britannian Tax Council. Britannian Tax Council? Oh yes, the Britannian Tax Council is in charge of the accounting, assessment, and collection of the taxes. If thou will be earning any money here in Britannia, thou wilt need to take this paper. Fill it out and return it here at the end of the year when thou dost come back to pay thy taxes. Alright. Or then I'll just warp into Earth before that happens. Tell me of the mint. Here at the mint we store gold, oversee production of coins, and keep an accurate count of how much money the kingdom has available for such things as farming, building the roads, developing sources of fresh water, seeing to the health of the citizenry and maintaining the estates of the nobles, raising the guard militia, and carrying out the decrees of Lord British. Well, I thoroughly disagree. I think the estates of the nobles must be handled by the nobles themselves and not the tax money of the populace. I shall become a communist and strike down Lord British now. Tell me about money. In order to keep the standard of money constant, we also operate as an exchange for those who wish to possess quantities of gold. We supply the equivalent value of the gold in a spendable coin of the realm, and then transform the gold we receive into more money. So as I can see, it's a very efficient system. I know, Shan, it's just health of the citizenry is cheap. Just have Lord British wave his hands. Can you make coins the way you make bread? Oh, that would be great. Now, I'd want to exchange some gold. We can exchange the gold nuggets for any gold nuggets and bars into spendable coin. I will give you 10 gold coins for each gold nugget and 100 for each gold bar. Thank you. Why do you handle estates? The local lords and mayors all have residences that are maintained through the auspices of the kingdom. That sounds like shit. Anyway, goodbye. Take money from everyone and then use that to keep the rich rich. That seems very Britannia. There we go. 42 gold. At least now I know one way to get money. Near Meenok, you can find headless that can drop gold nuggets. So that's one way to farm some money off stream at least. Yeah, feudalism. Fucking amazing. Chicken raising. While handling chickens is a relatively easy task as is collecting eggs, there are several pieces of information that will be much use to the novice owner. For example, quite a number of hens have soft, delicate fluff on their underside which they developed as chicks, but never outgrew. As a result, the coarse straw of the nest tends to irritate their hide. As a result, many hens will bury their eggs beneath a thin layer of straw. This provides warmth that the eggs it's missing is because the mother will not fully set herself down upon the egg. In addition, most hens do not lay their eggs at the same time as their sister hens. A hen must rest at the minimum 3 full hours before she will be capable of producing another. And do not be concerned if more time is necessary for their hens to create more of their offspring. They have no heads, but they have nuggets. Alright, now, which... Now, Vesper could be a place to go to. That doesn't seem to work. Strange that did not work, I agree. Avatar, thou hast returned. I saw your proof. I told thee I was not the loony. Didst thou see the proof? Yes. Did I not tell thee that I'm no loony? Still, my story of how I did come across this thing is beyond belief. What story? I like to stay up late. Sometimes I see bright lights flash across the sky. No one ever pays them any mind. One night I saw this bright light come crashing down and lands in my field. Tell me about the bright lights. I always watch for moving bright lights in the night sky. That is part of why people in the town say I'm a loony. But is what I do any different from what they do in the orrery? Not really. After the explosion and crash, I ran out to my field. There I saw the strange machine that thou hast seen, only it was glowing hot. I was terrified, but then the top of the machine started to open. It resembled a bird, but it was not a bird. It was not a plane. It was not even a Superman. I could not move from the spot as I saw the strange ship open. From out of the top came a vicious tiger lion. There was a savage hunger in its eyes. Tell me about the tiger lion. It came at me like a predator comes after prey. It was so fast that I could not even move. I thought I was going to be killed for certain. It reached me in a second. It looked me into dead eyes, and then it died. In other words, it looked like it might eat me. How did it die? What it and I had failed to notice was that I was holding mine hoe. It had once been accidentally enchanted by a passing mage, and it works wondrously in the fields. I use it for everything. The tiger lion had run itself through upon it. As it died, the thing spoke. Tell me more. It said 2 words. Kill Rathy. I do not know who this Rathy person is, or why the tiger lion wanted me to kill him. But I do know I shall get worried now whenever I see moving lights in the night sky. I'm quite certain that was it, or something like that. Anyway, the tiger lion itself provided to be quite delicious. Oh. Well, I'm glad you ate a Kilrathi. Now about this hoe. I'm sure thou dost know about the plague of looniness that come to afflict all of the mages in the world. It was several years ago that I brought my broken hoe to a mage called Mum. Fixing things was all it was good for anymore. There was also some fighter who wanted Mum to enchant his sword, turning it into the Sword of Death. It appears poor Mum got confused, and the fighter came back and killed him because the man wound up with a sword that was only good for cutting weeds. I could never figure out exactly what happened. It appears that the old Mum made mine hoe into the hoe of destruction. Unfortunately, the hoe is lost. Well, it's not really lost. It's locked up in my shed. It's the key to the shed that's lost. I think I might have accidentally used it as a fish hook when I was fishing in the banks of Loch Lake. So now I can't get it in my shed. One would think I am a loony. Thank thee for thy decency and consideration. So, I remember that word from a not-so-good movie made a while ago. Indeed we do. We do have a hint. So the key may be somewhere near Loch Lake. So perhaps we should go and wade through the garbage. Now let's find the shoreline. Now, is this the coastline? This, I think, is the coastline. And this is where we're gonna start getting into the lake area. There's of course the problem. I have no idea where to find a key. I don't even know if it's on the shoreline, if I need to fish it out. But I do know there's shit tons of tiny things. Lots of garbage. And I'm not sure if I have to, but that's pretty much the only idea I have right now. Based on the clue. I don't know if coordinates are gonna help me too much, Shan. What's this box? Just garbage. Stupid evening. Or is it just... What's the word again? It's just the weather. What I do know is it does make seeing things mighty harder. Looking for a key. I don't even know what this key would look like then. Cloth? Leaks? I know, poor kitty. Broken roof? Well, On a good note, at least the cat had eaten well. A cannonball. What isn't in this goddamn lake? That. Oh, go for it, Chan. Right now it's just going through all of the things, looking for a key. Apparently it's inside a green fish. Well, I've found now one green fish. And it was not inside that. Alright, so we need to get to the northern shore. I kind of had my assumptions. The clue for that was he went fishing with the key. So look for the fish. That was my kind of assumption when I found the first fish. I'm glad to know I was not too far off with that assumption. Should maybe save also again before going into the pathway. That's possibly gonna end up in a lot of death. Yeah, but I don't have a sextant, so... What the... How do I get rid of this? Domino's running away. Shamino, what the fuck's your problem, buddy? You're just throwing your weapons away and running away like a goddamn coward. Where did you even throw... Oh, never mind. You threw your shield away. No, V for version. Ooh. Ooh, 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 yes, please. First things first. Okay, Spark, I need some light. It's at least a little bit better. Alright. So yeah, I thought this was gonna be a fun thing, but let's do like that. Technically, yes, Chuckles. Technically meaning it's relatively difficult because they weigh shit tons. Right, then, since you seem to like running away, let's give you some better armor then. You as well. Well, in this universe, Chuckles, can you really blame? Probably a good idea to give Yana a non-avian weapon. No. I don't feel Puri. I think I'm gonna need more lockpicks. Yep. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, it says won't fit. I would need to swap the chest into the backpack slot, I think. We'll get more chests. It's gonna be fine. When I say we can rest, that's when we're gonna rest. We're looking for a dead fish. So silence. That? A snake. That's a fish. That's another fish. What? Oh, that's a fresh fish. Okay, Sparky, eat that fish. Ah. We found a fish from the shores of Garbage Lake, and I fed it to a child. Now I fed another one to an old man. Well, that's one way for these to happen. On a positive note, at least I get free food. But who wants to eat it? Found venom. You take the venom, Yana. Those are edible fish.
You had best not do that, Avatar.
Why not? Moving some garbage fishes. I know, someone's actually full. Fucking finally. I don't know where it could be then. I think I've gone through them. That's 1. 2, 3. 4. That's 5. That's 6. I think I've gone through all the fishes I could find from here. Nope, there was one hidden. And now... Ah! Stupid bats! Now let's go back to the shed. What the... Move! What? Avatar's stuck again. I don't know why sometimes I can't move. I seriously don't get what the point is. It just sometimes refuses to let me move. Yeah, we were killed by poison brigands. Now, goddammit. Well, eventually, on a positive note, we have gotten better armor already, even though it didn't seem to help much in that fight. But point is, things have advanced. A little bit. A tiny bit. It could be worse. Could be far, far worse. Because at least things have indeed progressed today. Now I just want to get back to the shed. I'm sure the food smells very good. And yeah, now we have many, many places to visit. Yeah, we have to visit Desktart, we have to visit Abbey, we have to visit Buccaneer's Den, and we have to visit Moonglow. Alright, now let's see. I think the right one is that. Haha! I can't see shit. Of destruction. I can't carry it. Next thing's next, let's sleep until it's day. Because I want to see that properly. Oh yes, I have mine hands around thine hoe. Now, bedroll please. YOLO. In how many hours shall we wake me up, Finn? Give me 8. Oh, pleasant dreams, we shall stare at you creepily. Rise, Finn. Time to continue your quest. Don't go on top of the bedroll. I want to put it back there. I'm very happy now. We have the Hoe of Destruction. That's fucking beautiful. Alright, and who had the two-handed sword now? Ah, crap. You did. Now, please equip it. Much appreciated. You had the scrolls over there. And we have 66 gold. We're gonna have to come up with a place to put some of these things, because, for example, we don't need that key ever again, I think. So, finding a place to store some of this stuff would not be a bad idea. So maybe finding a chest I can, you know, put somewhere, for example, in Lord British Castle and store stuff in there. That might not be a bad idea. So the Hoe of Destruction is almost twice as strong as the two-handed sword. That's perfect. Yeah, we have a Thod. Kneel before Thod. Alright, so where to next? I'm probably gonna be asking about where to get ammunition for Spark. We need to go to Vesper at some point so we can go to Moonglow. But I think since we're on the mainland, I think we should start from Empeth Abbey. I think that's going to be a good path to start with. You know, go after the wisps. Yeah, other than glass swords, but those break, yeah. I've yet to use a glass sword only because they break. And that means, you know, I could have had multiple easy kills, but in a way I'm actually glad I didn't use the glass sword we got in the last game, because we ended up using it for something. Wasn't it for the lens, right? For which we needed a glass sword. Well, that works. Get some more arrows. I know, God's fucking doing their job. Unbelievable. Alright, Sparky, throw your leather pants. Get those chain overalls. Ooh. 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 Yes. Won't fit. Move that over there. That is true, they were using boomerangs. So, maybe sling away. Halberds have been seriously nerfed. Ah, god damn it. That's a big shame. That's spent. I think that was spent as well. Yeah. Fine. Have the boomerang at least. Then give Finn the gold. And 12 more gold. Yeah, one thing that I'm very not happy about this system, that the items don't stay in the place where you put them. And they sometimes rearrange themselves on their own. Which means I can't have the kind of arrangement that I want. There we go, that's 20 more gold. To Skara Bray, not going there. But if that goes to Skara Bray, that means to north is towards Empath Abbey, so I'm going to the right direction. Yes, they were nuggies. Chicken nuggies. Don't like killing wildlife, but if they attack me, I will kill them. 2 nuggets are 20 gold. Yeah, that's why McDonald's is not so popular in this world, because it's seen as a luxury brand. Oh yes, because now we have 2 powerful weapons. We have Shamino with the 2-handed sword and Avatar with the Hoe of Destruction. So now we can actually fucking kill things. So that is good. Very good. Combat mode, please. Alright, so the boomerang... No, wait. He just threw away the boomerang and ran away. Strong reaction to a single wolf. Damn thee. Well, he attacked us. I was like, damn thee for making us kill thee. They didn't want to kill a wolf. Alright, so we have now passed the Lost River. It should not be too long until we reach Empath Abbey. I agree, Shan. That's probably what I'm gonna do a little bit. What's that? Hello? Oh, greetings, travelers. Who are you? I'm called Zramed. Art thou fellowship members? How art thou called? I'm Finn. Well met, Finn. Perhaps thou couldst introduce me to thy companions. Why not? Sure. This is Spark. Greetings, young man. How comes one so young into that company? I'm an orphan. My father's been cruelly murdered, mutilated in the stables of Trinsic. Oh, that is a grievous tale, but surely the time for grief is past. Thou art in the company of great companions. Thou speakest rightly. I shall bring my father's murderer to justice or die in the attempt. And here's Iolo. Oh, thy good health, sir. Many campaigns sit upon thy brow. It is an honor. Oh, Avatar, this stranger grows upon me by the moment. Surely he would be a boon, travelling companion. Oh, please. Hush, Shamino. But did I hear thee say Avatar? Say not that thy leader is the one true Avatar. It is indeed true. Oh, it is an honor to meet thee, Avatar. And this here is Shamino. How art thou, Shamino? Thy woodcraft is renowned in Britannia. Renown follows those who travel with the Avatar. I thank thee. And this here is Yana. Greetings, Yana. Good health to thee. Glad to make thine acquaintance. What did you have to say about a fellowship? Oh, I have no love for the fellowship. We shall speak of it when I know thee better. Oh, so what do? I am but a humble woodsman. I garner my living from the forest and find knowledge in its depths. I've explored all this region, sorry. Tell me about the forest. Oh, the forest is a wild place, but tamed somewhat in recent years. Within the valiant warrior, thou mayst still find creatures spoken of only in legend. Tell me about these creatures. Aye, such would devour their unwary and pick bones dry. In the forest are harpies and slime on the margins of the swamp and bees in the caves. Good game live also in the forest, foxes and the like. Tell me about the harpies. A malformed flying horror. Thou wouldst not want to meet one. How about foxes? Cunning is the fox and shy of humans. We shall never belong to the forest as they do. Oh, there are bee stingers in caves, so... Tell me about the bees. Oh, not the bees. Such bees as thou hast never seen. Large as wolf they are, with wings stretching over a span in length. A creature stung by them will pass into a deep death-like sleep. I've hunted them on many occasions, for I use their poison on my arrows, and I like their honey. Perhaps together we might journey into the cave for some. Tell me about the arrows. I fashioned my arrows from the stingers of giant bees. With them one may put a foe to sleep. Oh, that sounds good. If thou wouldst like, I would be happy to give thee a dozen of my special arrows. Art thou interested? Well, definitely. Use them with care, for even a scratch may put one to sleep. Tell me about your knowledge. Many years have I dwelt by the mountains. Many spans have vanished under my roaming feet. Into the depths of the dark swamp I've gone, and to the heights of the mountains. I know the trees of the forest and the secret places in the earth. Secret places? North of my hut is a deep bore hole in the mountains. Within there lives bees the size to rival sheep or hounds. How you doing, Sunshine? Their wings stir up leaves as they fly, and they hum with a noise to make men flee in fear. Some had entered, never to return, thus they are there still. Death is greedy and holds a fate for those of like intent. How about the swamp? North of the mountain spur is a dense swamp. Killing slime lurk within, guarding a clear spring. All about the water is foul and noisome. Into thy boots the foul concoction will sleep, bringing on nausea and dizziness. The wise traveller wears swamp boots in such places. East, north, and west that Mar is drained, though you went past the abbey, the westward river flows. The others both bend north into the sea. Tell me about the mountains. Vaulting in from the coast looms a narrow spine. Dangerous and sharp rear the crags of those mountains. Caves there hold danger and death for the unwary. Speaking of caves and mountains, there are some who dwell near, or perhaps in the Cave of the Peas. They are hermits. One day I glimpsed a man and a woman deep within the cave, and I was hunting. Since then, I've seen them twice. I believe they are former citizens of you, though I do not know how they live in harmony with the bees. Tell me about the sea. Oh, the sea. Its waves soothe a rough mood, but its fury is unrivaled. Ask those who live upon it. A gift it is to live by it and reap its natural harvest. I cast in a line when I may. Dost thou wonder what mysteries the sea must hold? Yes. I also wonder, But the doings of those who travel upon it are more familiar to me. I've seen pirates land upon the northern coast. Pirates, you say? Perhaps they land to cache their booty in the forest. Oh yes, cache your booty in my forest. Tell me about you. Citizens of a reclusive nature feel at peace there. Within the forest lies buildings, many so grown over as to seem part of the wood. East of my dwelling the wood is thick, but the wood-crafted traveller may find the houses there. Tell me about the Abbey. Empath Abbey is the proper name, my lord. They practice ancient arts there, the eldest being the fermentation and distillation of spirits. Demand for their product is high in you. Thank you, bye. Yes, you have... Not yet. Maybe later. Though once a large prosperous city of justice, you has been swallowed by the deep forest. However, let not it be said that this turn of events was not by the will of the people. As the cities grow throughout the land, many found it difficult to continue peaceful existences as simple farmers and herders. More and more it became necessary to learn trades involving the exchange of goods and services, and there was considerable lessons of self-sufficiency. While most Britannians found this pleasing, there were those who wanted to return to the less mechanical side of life. And those same people, many of whom came from you, began to populate the deep forest. Though it will not be long before the growing cities and towns catch up to them, for now many are able to lose themselves among the trees, the deer, and the imps. Oddly enough, very few people have actually encountered these ape-like creatures. Little is known about them. They seem to shun human contact. Yes, Chuckles. Which is one of the reasons why I don't want him in my party. Fucking Chris Splainer. However, observations have revealed that they are definitely herbivores. Never eating meat. The imps forge homes from the woods of dead trees and build shelters high up the limbs of silverleaf trees. Ah, that sounds familiar. Of course, imps are not the only creatures who... I don't know. They are ape-like, but they didn't mention anything about bat wings. Are we there yet?
What's a paladin?
What the fuck, you... That was an explosive, old man. I think so. He's a very weird old man. What's this? The game of Knights. What's this? Aha! Okay, the Game of Knights Bringy. Interesting. Yeah, that fight was pretty lit. Seems chessy, indeed. I get the feeling I'm very close to the Empath Abbey. Perfect. Don't run away from me. A friendly-looking monk signals you over to him. Hello, what's your name? Oh, my name is Craig, my lord. And what do you do here? I'm a monk here at the Abbey. I'm working on an alchemical mixture. Tell me about the Abbey. Sadly, I'm so involved with my studies that I have no time to visit the surrounding area or learn any new faces. What kind of mixture are you talking about? Well, my lord, we here at the Abbey will soon be taking a vow of silence. However, it will take some time for all of us to become accustomed to the sound of silence. Therefore, I'm creating a potion that enables the imbiber to become temporarily silent. The concept is very similar to a potion of invisibility. Why would you do that? Well, looks embarrassed. After reading a book on how we compare to our predecessors, we learned that most people expect us to take a vow of silence. So we've chosen to do so, once I can make the potion. I realize that it sounds foolish, but I truly believe it'll help us produce more wine. The monk's wine is renowned throughout all Britannia, so I thought... Oh well, that is no matter. Regardless, I sincerely recommend to thee to try some of our exquisite drink. Tell me about your predecessors. Oh, surely thou knowest of what I speak. Meditation, silence, aesthetics, ascetics, and so forth. How about the invisibility thing? As a matter of fact, my research has reached an impasse, for I cannot determine the nature of some critical reagents. What I need is a potion of invisibility to analyze, and I could progress from there. Looks at you, hopefully. Wouldst thou be willing to obtain a potion for my studies? It's likely that thou couldst find one easily at the mage Nicodemus. Oh! Nicodemus of the Blue Star! He is alive too, somehow. Yes, he's talking about the original Simon & Garfunkel version, of course. We found Empathy Abbey, and from here we need to find somebody who knows about the wisps. But that's gonna have to wait until the next time. Just wanted to find this place and write some things down. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I don't know if I remember all the buttons, because I don't even know if I set things up. Anyway, holy shit. I need to check some things about the stream things. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you so much. We did manage to get some progress done, and I'm very happy about that. And again, next stream should not take as long to happen than this one. So, as Shan put, Discord is the best place to notice when I'm probably going to stream, and that's where I'm also going to notify people when I stream. Twitter is mostly for shit posting. Don't yet have OnlyFans, but maybe one day. Anyway, that is it for this time. I'm going to have to leave for work. Thank you all for watching. Thank you everyone so much for your support, and I hope to see you soon. But until then, Introvert, signing out.
Next time, obey.